So I'll continue now with more songs from the right hand high octave and the left hand being in the low octave. Jerry Hall. Jerry Hall was so small, rat would eat him hat and all. Jerry Hall was so small, he came back and threw them all. You can hear it. Big and hairy is not scary, that's my dad and he's not fairy. And watching birds and ducks. Watch the birds go flying, flying, watch the ducks go splashing, splashing. Bob the Frog. This is Bob the Frog, he's off for his jog. Bouncing ball. Bouncing ball, bounce so high, watch it bounce to the sky. And only one traditional song, Hot Cross Buns. Hot cross buns, hot cross buns. One up and we, two up and we, hot cross buns. So the first set was the high octave with the low octave. The second set requires more understanding of octaves. This is the left hand in the middle octave. Set 2 now looks at the middle octave and the high octave. But before we do the octave playing, we have to now look at this middle octave a little bit closer. The middle octave can be treble or bass. When it's in the treble, we know it as middle C, the first ledger line below the staff. And we also know that the top staff line can be played with the right hand or left hand. We just have to indicate when the left hand comes up to join the right hand. So, middle C, D, E can be played with the right hand, or it can be played with the left hand. And yet again, inner or middle fingers can be used. Also, the treble can be placed on the bottom staff line, as we have here. The right hand playing the top staff line, the bottom playing the left hand playing the bottom staff line, and they happen to be in the treble clef. So the middle C, D, E is played with the right hand and the left hand, as we did up here, but the left hand now is playing notes on its own staff line. So the high C can be played with the middle C, with the right hand playing the top staff line, the left hand playing the bottom staff line in the middle octave. So we have, for the first time, two treble clefs on the top and the bottom staff line. And this is middle and high octave played together. So we continue now with the right hand playing the high octave, the left hand playing the middle octave, but in the bottom staff line with the treble clef at the front to indicate that the left hand now has come up to the middle octave. We continue with Sticky Honey. Sticky honey, when it's hot, it's runny. An old favourite, It's a Sunny Day. It's a sunny day, can I go and play? Sun is shining down, let's play on the ground. You notice that it's not the same tune as before, it's got three notes now. In fact, these lyrics we've met before, but the tunes are not exactly the same. 16 fat green frogs. 16 fat green frogs sitting on the logs, round and round the pool, deep and very cool. I am 6 feet high. I am 6 feet high. Make me fly. Better get some wings. Or try other things. Mary had a little lamb. And tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe, my first go, 3 white balls in a row. Throw one up, throw one down, throw one on the old man's crown. We now reach section 15 in the method. This is the high octave studio position, continuing this musical journey that we're now doing, revisiting what was done in part 3, in the middle octave. We're now in the high octave, so we're in the orange coloured block. High up in the treble, as we can see with the coloured strip superimposed vertically here. And the studio position we know is the right thumb on the C and the left thumb on the B. And this is shown by indicating the right hand and the left hand, as in, here's my cat. Here's my cat, he's so fat. In section 8, in the middle octave, we learned some alternate fingering when it came to C's and B's. We learned the crossover one with the second finger crossing over the thumb. So here's my cat would be, here's my cat, he's so fat. We also learned how to use 2 adjacent fingers, second and first, here's my cat, he's so fat, or the second and third. In the next song, we are open to any one of those alternate fingering. Neddy and Freddy could be done in the studio position. Neddy thinks he's very tall, Neddy knows he's only small. Or we could do it with the crossover. Neddy thinks he's very tall, Freddy knows he's only small. Or 2 adjacent fingers gives you the same result. The scale now is in the high octave, 3 notes with the left, with the B being in studio position, 1 note down, or using the right hand to cross over or shift fingers over. The scale song. Up the scale and loop right back, loop right back and up the scale. So I used 4 fingers to play that scale. In the studio position would come out as this. Up the scale and loop right back and up the scale. Bouncing ball, bounce so high, watch it bounce to the sky. Seashell, played with 4 fingers this time. Seashell, seashell, sing a song, sing a song of sailing ships. Sing it loud, sing it soft, seashell, seashells, make it long. Little turtle, back to the studio position.